Hello ladies, and welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new, my name is Olivia, and in this video I'm going to be redoing this beautiful wrap that I did kind of spontaneously today. I'm going to do a spin around and show you what it looks like completed. I did this one just kind of wrapping up for Shabbat, and I didn't want anything super hot, so I just put this on. It's a square Israeli Tichel from Rapunzel with the silver thread stripes. Now I'm going to say I don't have a shaper on, I don't have a cap on, and I do not have a velvet headband on. What I did do was gather all my hair to the side and do a rope braid and bring it up and around my head. So when I take this off, I may not take it completely off, but if I decide to take it completely off, don't be offended by my hair, please. This is not intended for any men to be watching, and I'm okay with women seeing my hair, just not men. I unfortunately can't control that on this platform, but I do my best just to state that kind of thing. Okay, now what I did here is I did my normal folding. Let me see if I don't remember if I stuck a pin in this or not. Okay, I did. Okay, I got one pin here, and I just these pins. If you have magnets, use those. But I have, this is the really long piece here, and yes, one pin here. Okay, and the little short piece. Now, when I pull this apart, okay, gonna see. Okay, so what you see here, and I guess there's no way to do it, but okay. Long fold. This is like something I do a lot with my square scarves. I just fold over about this much, just holding at the corner, and I'm going to place it on my head. Okay. All right. I'm probably doing this backwards. No, I'm not. I'm getting it right. Okay, so just placing it on my head at an angle, and I'm going to bring this around. Again, this was something I came up with like in a couple of minutes. So just bringing it up. Well, that looks attractive. Maybe I'll just keep it like that. Okay. All right, so trying it this way. This makes more sense. All right, now I don't want this piece to be too long. I don't want it to take away too much from the length over here. Okay, that's better. Okay, so just gathering this one up, just making sure that this piece here is folded in. Okay, and I'm gonna fold this up and just make sure there's no wonky pieces. Okay, now this piece is gonna go around the back. I think that I do that way. Yes, just like this, doesn't even really have a knot. And I'm going to adjust it to the side just a little bit. So you see this comes around. I can do it again to show you. Okay, because there's not really a knot here. So this is the piece that's on the left side coming up, the short piece. And you can show as much or as little of your hair as you'd like. That little piece is fine for me. Okay, I'm going to come around like so. And that gives the illusion of a knot. Now this one, this time, gave me a little bit of a wonky piece here. So I'm just going to twist it a little bit and bring it around. Okay, just like so. Now this piece here, I'm flattening it out. This does take a little bit of manhandling of the scarf, but the scarf can take it. Okay, bringing it down and around. I am going to take this pin and I'm going to run it right through the tip. And just like so. Again, if you have magnets, those would be most excellent for this. Now for this piece and all the pleats, take your time, do not rush it, and make as many or as few pleats as you like. This is just, I sat here and played with it for 5 minutes or so just to get the pleats the way I wanted them, and it was kind of cool. So, but I opened up this piece, and I decided here would be good to fold. And then having this piece behind me, I just grabbed a little bit, and your scarf will tell you where it wants you to pleat it. So this one is saying pleat here, and another pleat here. And I can fix them up here so that they're neat without messing up that first pleat. I've got clumsy hands today. I've been in the kitchen all day long doing fun kitchen stuff. Okay, so another pleat. Grab right here. I can turn the pleat correctly around to lie correctly. And here's this one, and again tells you where it wants to pleat. Sorry, I move so I can see in the mirror because the mirror is big and I can so see much better in that mirror. Okay, now when you get to this point and things are fussing with you, just don't get frustrated. Just kind of let it go. Here we go. Okay, just keep going around. I'm going to find that edge because it's folded under and open it out into the back. Okay. There's a pleat that wants to happen right under here. And right here. And then we're going to start coming around and just laying the pleats. Okay. And I did fold that extra little bit, this piece under. Okay. Now, I've got this. And I got a few bits that are kind of short. I try to tuck them inside in a way. And I'm just bringing this down parallel to this front line. So it's at a wee angle. Bringing this around the back, just like so. Now I do have more of those short edges that I'm trying to tuck in, just like so. And I'm bringing this around. I will cover up this pin, so be careful not to stab yourself. I'm just kind of twisting a little bit as I go around. This piece here, I'm trying to get it to lay neatly. So I'm folding and getting all those little tiny edges inside, bringing it up and tucking it under. Now I did stick a pin in there just because I wanted to make sure that that thing wasn't moving, not even a little bit, as I started fussing with the pleats and stuff. So I can adjust if there's any little bits hanging out. But as you can see, it's not so horrible to deal with. Okay, now this side is a little messy, and what I did was I sat, and it's the first pleat is fine. The second pleat looks good. And I get to the third pleat, it's hiding. So I just wanted to pull it out just a little bit. Just like so. And the same with the fourth pleat. Number 5 is good. And then we've got a fake pleat. That's one that didn't want to lay neatly, so I'm just adjusting it back here. Now I've got these pieces are gonna have to be tucked. So I'm going to reach down and make sure there's a pocket here and tuck it so that it's not hanging out. Now, these pleats don't have to be perfect. They can be messy, and that's totally cool. This one is nice and neat because I'm being obsessive. Just like so. Now this scarf does want to grab onto itself, and it does want to pleat. A lot of scarves do not. A lot of my square scarves do not want to do this, but these Israelis, for some reason, the texture is just perfect. It's just the right weight. It's just the right fabric content that it wants to pleat. It wants to stay put, and it doesn't want to be a total nuisance, if that makes sense. So like right here, this is a little messy here, so I'm just gonna, let's see, if he's a full pleat, I'm gonna pull him all the way out. Okay, that'll work. It's not so horrible. Okay, well, I could sit here for another 15 minutes and just play with the pleats, but this is the wrap. Super kind of, once you get this part done, it's super simple, but it's just getting it to sit on your head the way you want it. So, all right. I hope you enjoyed this, this tutorial. And again, please don't be offended by my hair. I am not making this content for men, and I would hope that creepy men weren't coming onto my YouTube account just to gawk at my hair. Odd. That's kind of creepy. It says more about them than it does about me. So again, it's just hair, and it's okay. I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna get going on that. And anyway, this is it. I hope everyone has a wonderful Shabbos, and for those who celebrate, obviously, and the rest, have a wonderful weekend. I will see you in the next tutorial.